Hey fam, how you guys doing? Look, I'm back. I know it's been a minute. I know y'all didn't see me since 2023, but I'm back. I was spending time with my grandbaby. Let me make sure this is working fine. I hope you guys can see me, hear me fine. If there's any issues, please go in the chat and let me know if you can, if there's issues, because I am having problems with the internet. I changed my internet service, and I know it's tripping, but I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna do this live because we're talking about a happier gut, tips for a happier gut. I'm gonna be talking mainly. A lot of videos gonna be mainly about the gut, about the colon, about your intestines, because that's where you guys get your nutrients. And let me fix my chair so I can get comfortable. Yeah, my hair's growing. I changed it. People are like, what she's doing? It don't matter. It's about the message, not about what the messenger look like. You know, I keep telling you. I said it on my podcast. But anyway, tips for a happier gut. Look, a lot of times we rushing and making different lot of decisions about what to eat, and then our gut, just to keep your gut happy. I'm telling you, to keep your and this is like the most important to me. This like the most important, of course, is what you put in there, but it's you just breathing and relaxing. Breathing's the other one, but relaxing, you have to relax when you eat. Look, a lot of us, we nervous, we eat, we rushing, we so busy. We so busy that we don't take our time to enjoy our meal. And y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. We're stressed. So for a happier and making sure that your gut is fine and make sure the food is going down, we gotta relax. You know, it's good to meditate, whether you meditate over your food, pray, speak life, you got to speak life over your food because they messing with the food. And that's a whole other video. And y'all know I already talked about that. But for tips for a happier gut, for your gut to be happy, woosah, breathe. I'm telling you, you got to focus on that meal and forget everybody else, forget everything, unless you're sitting with your table and you're enjoying with your family. Like if you're enjoying with your family, y'all talking, y'all having a good time, you conversing, you are in, exchange with your family, and making sure that they're relaxed and not stressed. Because a lot of us, the worst thing we do is try to sit down and have a meal and trying our best to focus on the meal and stop worrying about everything else. Because most of the time we worrying about everything else except enjoying the meal, except just having no stress at all. And y'all know from all the BS that's going around, it's hard not to be stressed. But I'm telling you, for you to have a happy gut, have no stress. Have no stress. I mean, I named a couple of things. I'm telling you, enjoy your meal. Sit down and enjoy your meal, because we don't realize how hectic things can be. We trying to eat our food, and one thing we do wrong. I mean, it's I'm not going to keep saying, because it's like I'm pointing out what's wrong. What's because this is what people are happier gut. For one, breathe through your nose and don't breathe through your mouth. Make sure you chew your food, because sometimes, like I said, we rushing and we sitting trying to, and I said golf down, because most of us, we can have a nice sandwich, and that sandwich, think about that sandwich should take you at least 10. It depends on how big the sandwich is, or what it's made out of, or how much stuff is in that sandwich, or a nice plate. It should take you anywhere between 10 to 15, if not 20 minutes. I would love for it to take you 30 minutes. You're like, Viola's going to be cold. No, 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 no. I don't care if it's cold. My concern is you having a happy gut and you're not, mixing your foods wrong and just swallowing and not chewing. Because a lot of times your gut's not happy and you wonder why you bloated. And those are other other things. We're bloated and everything is that we're scoffing down and we inhaling. That means we breathing through our mouth and we trying to swallow down, and we don't, breathing a whole lot of air, and we're not chewing our food and we're not relaxed. So one, don't be stressed when you eat. Don't rush when you eat. 3, make sure you pray over your food, pray all those impurities, all that toxins and crazy crap. 4, you have to breathe. Have eye contact with whoever you sitting there with. Don't be on your phones. Don't be on your phones. Sit there, enjoy your meal. And plus, y'all know how dirty these things are. These things are so dirty. You sitting here trying to enjoy a meal? No, put the phones away. Matter of fact, don't even have it on the table because that makes you stressed too. So y'all handle these different tips. So for happy gut, just relax and eat. Relax and enjoy your meal. And I don't even care if you sit down drinking some tea, drinking I could say nasty coffee. Y'all don't want to hear that. But drinking some coffee. Sit down and relax, which for your gut don't really like coffee unless you're drinking plain black coffee. Just mud water because guess what you're doing? You're having the beans, right? And you're having plain water. So you're having flavored water. It's nice and warm. These are good tips. It's nice and warm. And your body loves nice and warm foods. Because when you eat that cold stuff and get down in there, your stomach's all like, wait a minute. Did you just put some ice cold stuff in my stomach and then you wonder why you drain it because everything's trying to warm that up? I know it's a lot, but we're talking about tips for a happier gut, for a happier you, because a lot of us, we indigesting, we make our gut unhappy. And we talk about tips about a happy gut. But we need to realize, because I know a lot of guys, even I've done it. I'm rushing, I'm trying to sit down and rush to eat. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Did I just eat all that food in less than 5 minutes? And then you wondering why you feel kind of nauseous, or after you eat, you rushing to get something to drink. Now, for a happier gut, make sure if you're eating something and drink it, make it like a half an hour to an hour before or after. If you eat, drink 30 minutes or hour before, and even after, drink 30 minutes or a half an hour before. You will thank me, because sometimes you don't realize how you're messing up your gut, you're messing up your stomach. The stomach juices, that's what I want to call it. Your stomach juices just needs to be balanced. You don't need all that water. Remember, you already put water in, so when you eat, enjoy the meal. Because a lot of times you mess up the pH balance in there. You make it less acidic. I put it that way. We make our stomach less acidic. Then you be wondering why, oh my goodness, my stomach don't feel right. And then when I get in my intestines, your intestines is inflamed. I want your gut to be happy. I want your microbiota, your microbiome, the viruses, the good bacteria. Yes, the fungi. I want it to be happy. I want all that stuff to be happy. So when you're eating, your stomach's digesting it, because we want it to take in, we want it to break down and break down right. So that means, for a happier gut, make sure you chew your food thoroughly. Relax, sit down, because think about what you did today when you ate your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which I don't believe in those words. It's mainly, high noon, between 3 is when you had that perfect meal. Because in the evening, you should have like a light snack, like an apple or orange. You're like, I ain't doing that. I want my meat, potatoes, and steak. That is not making your gut happy, And we talking about for a happier gut. In the evenings after 3, no big meal. You're gonna be so happy you did it. I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna be like, ooh, give me some sauerkraut or eat a pickle. And when you get the pickle and you get the sauerkraut, which is the fermented foods, guess what you want to do? You want to make sure it has less ingredients. Less ingredients, because if we make it ourselves, which I know you like, Viola, I don't know how to make that stuff. Go on YouTube University, like you're on now. You're on YouTube University and you're learning tips for a happier gut. So tips for a happier gut. Go learn to make your own sauerkraut, your pickles. And I'm telling you, it's cheaper. It's cheap, and you're like, dang, you did make my gut happy, because I'm saving money. I'm saving my coins for whatever, and plus with the money going down. I know the money is, well, with inflation and all this other stuff, It's less nerves, less thing you have to worry about. And then you can have a better meal because you have more money to invest in that nice, perfect meal. But anyway, with the fermented foods, oh my gosh, it flourish your microbiome. I mean, the good gut bacteria be all happy and be like, woo, you're giving me so much bacteria. And now you're like, what the hell? Yes. You're giving your body stronger fungi. You're giving your body stronger good gut bugs. You like good bacteria. Yes, you want the good gut bugs and you want good viruses. You're like, what in the hell? Yes. That's what your microbiome's made of. That's what's all that acid and you think about your intestines, you be like, what in the hell? I'm telling you, your body loves it. Your body wants more bacteria, the good bacteria, not the bad bacteria. Your body wants the good gut bacteria so you can make sure you're breaking down stuff right. And just think of all the other gut bugs you have, and that makes your body stronger. Like I tell about your immune system, which I say your defense system, it makes your defense system stronger. So whoever you're around out here, your body's like, I got the whole armor of God. Y'all know what it says in the Bible. You got the whole armor. Bing, 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 bing. You just come up. Y'all know how, I don't know. I'm thinking about the movie The Purge or what's that other movie with, I think, Hostage, when this man was living in the mountains and he mashed the button, his whole house just locked down. So I'm thinking about your body, thinking about when just a dome pop up, boom, you're around people, they coughing, sneezing, which is not a bad thing when people coughing and sneezing. I can see what they're spitting out, but as long as they got the hand covered here, that's great. But their body's detoxing. They ain't sick. Their body's detoxing. We got to keep remembering that, especially when people think they got the C. I'm like, you go somewhere and sit down. You done October, November, December, January. You ate all that sugar because y'all don't realize when October hits, you eat all that sugar because you making up. And I bet some of y'all still got that things that Halloween candy and still eating on it. I see you, because you probably eating on a piece of bubble gum right now. But just think, the winter's coming. Okay, so the weather's getting a little cooler. So you already had that Halloween, you had buckets and buckets of chocolate candy hearts. And then in November, you had your Thanksgiving feast, cookies, pies, cakes, and all that. And I know I'm going to be talking about a happier gut, but your gut is not happy. Your gut's not happy because you ate all that stuff. And then Christmas, what you did, come New Year's now, next month is what? February. And what's February? That part. Your body, your gut's like, hold the hell up. Matter of fact, your gut go, okay, since you want to do all that during the winter months and it's cold and you're not hydrated, your body loves, I'm telling you, your gut loves. So a happier gut, you got to stay hydrated. But anyway, since from October to February, we eating all this sugar, your body said, okay, I'm going to shut you down. I'm going to give you some more viruses. When what we're doing is we're making the bad bacteria stronger than the good bacteria. And I want you to do the opposite. I want you to have the good bacteria outweigh the strong bacteria and kick its butt so that dome will come up. So when people around you, your body's like bing, bing, your body. Y'all know that commercial with Shaq, and he's like, that's your body. Your body like, I don't want them that spit. You done sneeze. Get that out of here. Like me wearing the ionizer around when I'm out. Them ionizers are stopping the bacteria and dropping it. So that's what your body do when you eat fermented foods. When you're staying hydrated. Your gut loves to be hydrated. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Our body is so simple because we already know our body already know how to heal itself, right? The fact that the body already know how to heal itself, we ain't really got to do nothing but stay hydrated and breathe. And you be like, what? Yeah, for good gut health, for the best hydration. I know I said all that stuff before, but hydration and breathing, not through the mouth, but through the nose. Breathe out. That's it. And hydrate. That is all your body wants. That's it. We, we are so brilliant. We are so brilliant. Like we gave ourselves this idea. Ding, ding. We got, I got to make something because I can't put some things in, but ding, put it there. Ding, we got this bright idea, right? We got this bright idea. And we create so many masterpieces with food. I mean, we create so many masterpieces that we making shit up. Yeah, come on now. Who with me? We make stuff up. Now we got fake foods, printed stuff, clone. We just got stuff. And we were supposed to have a happy gut. And we just eating stuff that somebody made up. Some chef or some biologist or some scientist made some stuff up. And I'm like, what about this? What about that? What about this? Let's cut costs. Let's put aluminum in there. Let's take some dirt in there. Let's put some plastic. We just coming up with different stuff. And they were like, oh, it sounds good. It tastes good. And then the main person said, let's put some tar and Vaseline. Let's put some propane and let's put some, gasoline, tar, rat poison, all that stuff in there. But I want us to have a happy gut. So you have to think about all that stuff I just said, all that creative stuff that we do. And the body wants simple. Your body wants simple. I mean, the simplest thing. The body be like, can I have an orange? Can I have that apple that's supposed to keep all these doctors away? If y'all don't get it, I'm telling you, the best, I mean, the absolute best is that coconut. Put a straw in there. I mean, you got to knock a hole in the coconut. Put the straw in there and drink. Some people like, I don't like coconut. Then a cucumber. They'd be like, I don't like cucumber. Then what about celery? They'd be like, I don't want that. Then do grapes, orange, apples, raspberry, strawberry. Do that. But your body is simple. Your body will just want one at a time. Mono. That's one. Is it? Yeah. I had to think for a minute. Your body just want one. Your body likes water, right? But for you to absorb it, because a lot of us got absorption issues. And by the time it hits our stomach, your stomach be like, blah, blah, and you'd be like, wait a minute. Do I got indigestion? You'd be like, something's going on in my stomach. And your stomach like, yeah, because you got old stuff in there. Your stomach's not balanced because we keep drinking and eating at the same time. And we even teach our children, we even do it to the babies. We teach, and it's like, don't eat and drink because you're already messing up your balance in your stomach. You're already messing up the complete pure balance. I'm telling you, the body already knows, and we're messing it up. And we just want to just do what we want to do because we've seen everybody else do it. They put this fancy table, and we just mess it up because we looking at TV, and then they done dump some stuff out of us, and we've been colonized, and we just been this, and then it's like, man, well, what is right? I'm still learning that. It's like, what is right? All I say is do what you know that your stomach loves, and you already know what it is. Your body just want one thing at a time. You want some apples, have some apples. I'm just saying, because y'all be like, I'm indigested. It might be my gallbladder. I don't know. I lost my appendix. I did this. I may have some kidney stones. I mean, it's so many different things that we're throwing at ourselves. And I'd be like, stop cussing yourself, for one, because we want a happy gut. We want less stress, hydration. And hydration is simply just taking some water for our body to absorb it. Put just a couple of grains, just like take that salt and just that sea salt and just pick out a couple of grains, put in the water and drink it. That's what your body wants. Or some lime or lemon or a splash or something of that freshly squeezed juice I'm always talking about. Throw it in your water so your body to absorb it. A lot of us are having absorption issues, and I want your gut to be happy so your body can absorb it. I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, most of our issues is definitely food combinations wrong, but you're dehydrated and your gut needs that hydration. But your gut don't need the hydration when you're eating. It doesn't. Try it. Try. Yeah, try. I keep saying don't, no, don't try. Use the method. Use the method. I gotta stop saying try. Use the method because I want you to have a happy gut. I mean, a happy, blissful gut. Now, a lot of people, some people don't like cucumbers. Some people don't like sauerkraut, but I'm telling you, your body loves it. I know they got this new kefir and this new the kombucha, but listen, that stuff is not to be taken every day, especially the kombucha. And look, when we got store bought stuff, unless you go buy the or get somebody who have the SCOBY to make your own kombucha, I'm telling you, that's the healthiest because the store bought. If we look at the sodium content and the sugar content, and remember what I said earlier, we just throw stuff and we think it's best, and because we're preserving it to last longer. And if you knew back in the 1800s, we didn't have to preserve nothing. You didn't really want to preserve. You want to do it the old-fashioned way with grandma, what grandma preserves. Remember, they had simple things. That stuff that we're doing now, and I know y'all sit here, I don't know why my face, I don't know, it's probably a nervous tick. I'm sitting rubbing my face. But you ever notice that you be like, well, why are they putting this crap in there? And I say the same thing. I said, well, who in the hell is agreeing for all this stuff? Who is really in the food administration? Is it grandma? Because y'all know if it was my grandma or if it was Big Ma, none of this stuff would be happening. I don't know how y'all feel, but none of that stuff would be happening. There'll be no aluminum in our food. It will be no fake stuff. It'll be no craps. It won't be none of literally crap in our food. It won't be none of that stuff. Because Big Ma be like, nope. And then what we have to realize is the international food is not regulated. They only look at America. So, America look at America stuff, but they ain't looking at international. So they look like we should just go international and bring our stuff in because it'd be right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how y'all feel. Because I be looking, I'm like, this is some BS. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to put these laws down and make sure it's overall and stop trying to slip stuff in from other countries. Yes, I had to say, because we still be talking about a happier gut. Don't you want to make sure that when you pick up a box, and I know I said a box, you like Viola, but you don't like box foods. Hell no, I don't. But most of us do. Most of us got in our cabinets. I know go got it's not a word, but y'all know we go in our cabinets and we see all this array of stuff, and I'd be like, you'd be like, how long that's gonna be in the shelf? What's in there? What's that? What's this? We go in there, we pick all this stuff because we want to keep stuff, we want to store, we want to do all that. But if we sit down there, we want to trust the package, right? We want to trust that what's in there is in there. We want to make sure that when we look at Tropicana, when it says 100% juice, you be like, look at how much water you added in there. Because you be like the babies. So you put 3 oranges and the rest juice and then some preservatives so it can last, so it can be that date that you bought. And then we got to realize, think about they pulled the oranges, they cleaned it, they squeezed it. Think about it. They put it in that container, whatever that plastic container, the wax that's in there, because it ain't coming out. All that stuff seeping in. We have to think about the whole package. And then we're trying to put it in our system. We're putting this in our bodies, and we're looking at the people that's regulating, and then you wonder, how did that get approved, and why is that in there, and why is this and why is that? Because I know they're getting paid off. I know, but I'm just talking. I know they're getting paid off. We know they get paid off. But for us to have a happier gut, don't you want to trust the label? Don't you want to be like, dang, that is exactly what's in there, and there's no hidden nothing, right? I don't know. Don't you, for a perfect world, right? Don't y'all wish I had that? For a perfect world. I wish we was in a perfect world, but we're not. So that's why, it's like, for a happier gut, we got to pray the hell out of our food. Because y'all know it's mean stuff. So we got to pray that out. We got to be like, the Most High, throw karma back on them. I don't know how y'all feel, but That's the way I'm feeling. And that's sometimes what I say. I be like, I say, give them back. I release, and I ain't forgiving crap. I just be like, put it back on them, because take back their whatever. That's how I be feeling. I be like, because I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna eat this cabbage and I'm gonna eat this. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta make sure we have a happy gut, a healthy gut. Because just think, your gut, right? Yeah, I know I'm gonna talk about that gut. So you're putting this food in your gut, and you want to make sure that it's doing what to the body, giving it the correct stuff, so your body can continue healing itself, and your body can stay optimal, so you can have like good health. Period. Period. But if we sit back and look at our health right now, if I can get one of y'all to, well, all of y'all to put three things that's going on with you now, you'd be like, man, is my gut happy? No. No, most of us do not have a happy gut. Most of us got extra, extra pockets. We talking about pockets because we're storing the wrong fat. And I want you to have a healthy, happy gut. Staying hydrated, making sure that you have the whole orange, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but the orange. Because you juicing it yourself. So for a happier gut, we're gonna have to juice by ourselves, so we know that's what we got. I'm telling you, you're gonna need to juice yourself, because you know what's in there. You know that you cut them apples. Like this morning, I was making some apples for my grandbabies before they left this morning. I made them. I went and got me some green apples, and I juiced them this morning. I put a little celery juice in there. I ain't gonna lie, I put some celery juice. I even put a little hint of ginger. Yes, I did. And that's what they took. And I put some parsley and some cilantro in there. So yeah, y'all already know where I got that recipe from. Yes, some other things was in there. But I'm just saying, at least you know what's in there. At least you know what you're getting. You know, over, you getting this fever. When the gut's not happy, you know. Because why? You have these foods in how can I put this word? You have issues with breaking down food. Your body be like, nope, I don't like that. You be like, I used to can eat it. I used to eat it since I was a child. Your body be like, nope, I don't want that. You have food sensitivities. That's what it is. That's why it's best to do a cleanse. And I know I'm going off another area, but I just got to say it. That's why this time, and I missed the fasting because I was hanging out with my grandbaby since the second. They got here. No, they got here on the third. But I had them, and they left yesterday. Yes, I enjoyed my grandbabies. But anyway, and just so you guys know their ages, 22 months and 7 months. So now you can see one was up, one was sleeping. So it's kind of hard to get the videos. You already see my podcast was like sporadic. You probably heard them in the back and me talking to them, but I did my best. But anyway, anyway, but when we freshly squeeze and when we process our own, you have a happier gut. You have a happier gut, because what we got to realize is, like I said, our body needs oxygen and liquids. Liquid. That's it. So you be like, damn, why are we chewing? Why? Yeah, you got these teeth. You need to be biting on the apples and, taking things off, because we're frugivores. I know that, right? I got a book on my website, Frugivores. Y'all better go read that book. A lot of us, I'm saying, for a happier gut, if you just stayed a frugivore, you'd be like, dang, she right. I'm just saying, frugivores. You'd be like, nope, I got to have that steak. All right. We're talking about for a happier gut. Hence, I said a happier gut. We need oxygen and liquids, because everything you put in there is liquid. And we want the good gut bugs. But a lot of us, like I said, the bad gut bugs outweigh, then the viruses flare up, the fungi. Then you wonder where you get fungus from. Yes, you have all that in your body. Because you have all that in your body, I want your body to be balanced.
your body to be balanced and for your body to be healthy so you can feel good. And like I said, a lot of you know, I read the emails, I read the messages. That's why I want to be so clear about your gut health. Your gut health is so critical in your body, just like simple things. It doesn't need all that complex. It doesn't. It really doesn't. I mean, I know, I know we, you know, dibble and dab. Like, yeah, I know people love to eat yogurt, but if you got vegan yogurt, that's a different thing. But the cow, you could play if you want. You can play if you want. You putting all this extra mucus, and like I know you hear me say eat 80-20. You know, I know that's relationships, but that's the same thing with your gut too. 80-20. Go ahead, eat the, you know, eat the non-acidic and acidic. I'm just gonna put it that way because people talk about alkaline. Okay, but yes, alkaline and acidic. It's fine. But I don't want you going by no alkaline water. Yeah, I said it. Don't buy no alkaline water. Just and I'm not even gonna shoot a video for that. That's just my preference. It's just my preference. But your body wants 100%. 100, and y'all be like, how we know it's 100% spring water? That part. I I can't explain it to you because I'm still, you know, figuring some of that stuff out. Cause I'd be like, that's why your girl buy distilled water. You'd be like, yes, because I want to put my own stuff in there. But everybody want to say 100% spring water, so I'm gonna say 100% spring water. But make sure you put some stuff in it because your body is not absorbing it. A lot of times you wear that body's already toxic because I'm hearing your emails, I'm seeing the messages. Your body is toxic. So what we do if your body's toxic? Your body already know how to heal itself. Your body's acting up right now. Your body is like, yo, dude, what are you doing? I want a happy gut. Can I get some oxygen? Some deep breathing. A lot of us be like, a lot of people ain't breathing through the nose clogged. You got all this fungus up there. Yes, you got fungus up here, and you wonder why you're not breathing because we're not eating. We eat. Yeah, come on, come on. Who sat across somebody that was like, they eating and they swallowing all this air, they chewing, and they wonder why they indigested. They wonder why their gut is just out of whack. That part, that part. But going back to your body being toxic, sometimes you don't need to eat. A happy gut says, can I starve sometimes? I'm just saying, a happy gut said, can I starve sometimes? Yes, to throw some herbs at you. The herbs you would love is slippery elm. Oh my gosh, your body loves some people. Some people. Your body likes slippery elm. You could do the extract, the inner bark. You could do that. Cleaver's leaf, plantain. Uh, and we're not. I'm not gonna speak about herb. I already did the video as far as about you being constipated, right? But we're talking about herbs that your gut loves. You know, loves the ginger, it loves turmeric. Your gut. We're talking about your gut because a lot of us we need some correction in our lining. Our lining, like the marshmallow root, the lining of your stomach, the lining of our guts is some of us don't even know that our stomach is inflamed. Not your stomach. Well, some of us, some of us our belly with the ulcers. You know, a little bit. Now, the only reason why you always hear me speak of apple cider vinegar a lot is because it's, I would say, um 60-70% people I speak to eat meat, right? I want your stomach more acidic so you can burn that stuff up, you know, so your body can digest it and it can come out. I just want to go through your mouth and out your butt. I know I should have said that. Your anus, to be politically correct. I just want it to go in and come out. But it don't happen that way. Our gut is like, yo, do you know that slows down? That's why you gotta be full. Your meat, your meat, that didn't sound right. Eating meat slows down. It be like 4 hours in the stomach, a lifetime in the gut. And when I say a lifetime, if it takes 40 hours up to, let me correct myself because any book you read is going to say up to 40 hours. That could mean 12, 9, 36. But how about if it took the whole damn 40 minutes, the whole 40 hours? You'd be like, what in the hell? Do you mean that my colon's jacked up like that because it's going slow all up in the intestines? I mean, all up in there. So I don't know. Most of us are coated. Most of our guts are coated. That means poop is coating dead feces and, well, raw toxins and poisons. I'm trying to say the words right. We have meat on coated in the walls, right? So when it gets down and it gets into the colon, you don't you don't think that there's pockets and stuff is just sitting in there. Because if you go and look, I mean, if yeah, I wish I had some pictures. Well, I did show you some pictures, and you see the what your last colonoscopy. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the people who failed because they didn't get it all out. And that's what I'm talking about. So just think, it took a colonoscopy for you to be finally clean. You be like, wait a minute. So my gut not happy? No, your gut is not happy because your gut is coated. Your colon is still coated. Your colon still have lumps and bumps and when I mean bumps, I'm talking about hard rock solid pebbles in there that needs to come out. Because if you complain about diarrhea, that means your body is like, let me do this last ditch effort and get you unconstipated. Because I want your colon to be, your gut keeps saying, let me correct myself. I want your colon to be happy. So for a happier colon, deep breathing and liquids. I'm going to keep saying that over. That's why it's good to intermittent fast for a day, and then another day don't eat at all, just hydrate, because a lot of us, we need that stuff flowing. A lot of us have is it's not happy. It's not happy, especially if you're holding a lot of midsection. Like I got the fat burners and I'm hearing rave reviews. I'm just telling you, rave reviews, because they're not really focusing on going to sleep in an empty stomach. And a lot of people, like doctors, I'm not even gonna say them. A lot of people not happy about going to sleep and it's like, I can't sleep. Yes, you can. You know how you can sleep? Go to sleep on 4 ounces of juice. Go to sleep on 4 ounces of either grape juice, coconut water. How about just doing some cayenne pepper, a couple of drops of cayenne pepper and some water, or go to sleep on some herbs. How about going to sleep with some slippery elm? Going to sleep with some aloe, going to sleep on, trying to think, some ginger, cleavers leaf, plantain. I know y'all want to do the heavy hitters. I don't want to go sleep on no root bar, no castor oil and turpentine. I really don't want you to go sleep on that because you're going to be up going to the bathroom. I'm talking about something that's going to go in there and clean out, go in there and we're talking about correct and heal, because your body's healing, but heal your intestines and making sure it's nothing leaky, because I want you to have a happy gut. I want you to have no no leaky gut, no IBS, none of them other letters that they give you because your gut's unhappy. We're talking about for a happier gut, for a happier colon, a happier whole digestive system, period. Because the gut, people are like, dang, where is my gut? Your gut start right below your stomach. Right below your stomach. That's really your gut. Because if you think about the stomach just where it's going to hold and try to process. It's like part of the stomach. Because y'all know that if you think about it, so why they cut the stomach out? Yes, look, I would never ever recommend that you cut your stomach out, because you're doing something so vital. I mean, so vital, because I gotta clean myself up saying this part. If we gotta cut the stomach, was it an accident that you had to cut the stomach? Because God made us to have the whole stomach for a reason. Because your body want to process all like toxins and poison and get it out. So when it gets in the duodenum, your body's absorbing what it needs to absorb. And a lot of us, we're clogged right there. We're clogged right there. And then we wondering why we're not absorbing, because it's clogged. It's clogged. You be like, well, how the hell is clogged? You know why it's clogged? It's clogged because our gut's not happy. Our gut's saying we combining the worst foods together because we saw this recipe or we heard this or somebody came with this creation. And y'all remember that chicken sandwich at Popeyes or wherever that chicken sandwich is? That part. Everybody went to got that chicken sandwich. And a lot of people, I ain't gonna say a lot, but I know it was more than one person that died from eating that. And you be like, what? Yes, one person died. I'm not gonna say specifically for the chicken sandwich, but it was from the chicken sandwich. All the stuff that was in it. Because there was some ingredients that wasn't supposed to be in there. And it wasn't really ingredients. It was something to make it taste good. And it wasn't, how can I put it? It wasn't not biodegradable in our bodies, but it wasn't absorbable. That's the word. It wasn't absorbable. It wasn't for our bodies. It was more like, to me, this is me now. What I'm about to say is me. To me, it was like rat poison, because the body, like, what the hell was that? I don't recognize that spice. I don't recognize that. That's what your body was saying. But for happier gut, fat, please. For a happier gut. Look at what you're eating, relax, meditate, have a good time, have a smile. Because I'm telling you, when we eat stress, your gut will not be happy. You be having bubble guts. You be wondering what the hell's going on. I'm just saying, you be like, wait a minute, that don't supposed to be there. That's what your body be like. Your body be like, that don't supposed to be in there. And I'm telling you. And of course, the main and I can say this is the main thing, but and I spoke about this before about the microbiome. Your microbiome that's in your gut that rules pretty much everything, it needs sleep. So of course sleep. So I gotta throw that one in. I want to make sure I throw that in there. But we need to eat slowly. That's why I'm saying 10, 25 minutes. Y'all know damn well when you get that 30-minute lunchtime, take 20 minutes. Stop drinking. Don't drink. Eat your food and eat your food. And then, 30 minutes later, drink it. Because most of the time, we are eating too much. I had to say that. I just thought I ain't too much. But we gotta, what I'm saying? Sit down and enjoy that meal. Sit down, enjoy that meal, and so we can have a happy gut. Because a lot of us, our stress is like here. I mean, through to the stars, some of our stress levels, especially this time and age. We're in 2024, and half of us be like, "What in the hell? We're already in 2020. What happened? What we be like a flash." And look, soon as we 2025. Like I know we ain't rushing, but the New Year's not until I want to say it's March. I had it was the March or April. I had it somewhere written down the exact date when the new year was supposed to start. But I know you're like, what in the hell is she talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I just want to make sure that I say that. But we need to slow down. We need to slow down, take our time, chew our food, enjoy it, enjoy your company, have fun, and be a kid again. Because y'all know we're adult kids. You still got to have that fun part. Like they say, no play. Yeah, know. Yeah, I be on here cutting up. I'm not gonna let this stuff stress me. And I know sometimes on that podcast that's when you get me every day doing little different things, answering things. Because if I got on here, be like, dang, she tripping. But slow down, slow all the way down. As you sitting there, when we praying, we like slow motion. You gotta do that. You be like, I'm not gonna let this affect me. I'm not gonna let it affect me. No, we don't want that. We don't need that to affect us at all. We don't. We don't. Mm-mm. And of course, I know for happier gut, the stuff that y'all doing, you gotta change that diet. I know y'all don't like the diet, but you gotta change up. You gotta change up. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I know y'all don't want to talk about food, but you must change because if it ain't worked last year, and if it didn't work the year before that, or the day before that, or the day before that, and y'all still messing with these parasites, and the day before that you didn't kill them, you already know what you got to do. You got to change some of the stuff you're eating. You got to change Change is good. Change is necessary. That's all I'm saying. Change is necessary. A lot of us be like, and I'm gonna keep saying a lot of us because of this. Who you know right now that is 100% well. I mean, and I ain't tell my guy, yeah, we who you know, yeah, those people who are. I'm trying to make sure I say the right word because it's not really vegan, not really plant based, but who really watch their diet, and I mean really watch their diet, but who breathes 100% oxygen, which I know this oxygen in this weather is look. But I'm just saying, who y'all know that's, I mean, like I know I had surgery, so I'm still going through. So, but anyway, who you know? Put in the chat, bro. I would love to know who you know right now is well. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I hear people. I mean, high blood pressure is like the number one. And y'all got to realize when you say high blood pressure, do you know that's still dealing with your heart? Whether y'all know it or not, you're like, wait a minute. Yes, it do. It deals with your major organs. Major. Because if you clogging your arteries, you're already halfway there. And I'm always talking about the gut because a lot of us, our gut is clogged, coated, or blocked. Now that's dangerous in itself. A lot of us, our intestines is not it's a graveyard, and it's not a garden of Eden. It's not. It's not. Woo. A lot of us are backed up, and our stomach, our gut is like, yo, bruh, I just need some fluid today. I don't want none of that other stuff that you talk about. I don't even want a smoothie. Your gut be like, I don't even want a smoothie. I just want nothing but some hydration. And I mean, it be like shaking y'all up. Y'all be wondering why your stomach's grabbling and you be getting this kick. It be some of them parasites, but you be like, what in the hell? Yes. Your body's telling you, yo, can I just be happy today? Can you just not eat nothing? And I mean nothing, not a chewing gum, not a breath mint, not even that spray, not even the Banaka, not even the tab of Listerine strips. Your body like, I don't want that. No, because you're always messing up. Do you know what's in it? That's what your body be like. Do you know the yellow dye number 5? Do you know that green stuff? Do you know what that blue stuff doing to you? We don't. And we're eating candy. Like I'm hearing everybody, I know what you, but I'm about to say it's just my opinion. My opinion. When we eating all this gummy, and you be like, I ain't eating pork. I hate to tell you, most of us eating pork. And can you say it's a whole 100% vegan? I'm just saying. I get tired too. I get the attitude. I be get the twisted lips. Like I be like on the side. I like these mother boop 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 boop. That's how I be feeling. I don't know about you. That's how I be feeling. I be like, man, stop playing. Let me read this. Let me investigate. Let me get the what is the thing? I can't even think about what the thing is. It's not a telescope. It's the whatever to put put the tray on and look in there. I don't know what it is. The whatever. I sometimes I'm like, can I get that thing so I can dissect? Because there's some pig up in here somewhere. That be, yeah, I know. And then like the doctor be telling I take an aspirin a day. You get something. I don't even want to hear about aspirin. I'd be like, can you tell me what's in the aspirin? Some people it's okay, but do you know? We get the bleeds in the brain, and I'm hearing these bleeds. I'm like, y'all don't know about the cayenne pepper? Whew. Cayenne pepper. Yeah. Cayenne pepper stops bleeding internally, especially if you got the hemorrhoids. And I ain't gonna talk about all the other bleeds, like the eye and the brain. Y'all better invest in that cayenne pepper. Y'all better stop playing. And your gut like cayenne pepper. I know, like violet spicy is hot. Your body likes cayenne pepper. I'm just saying, your body likes cayenne pepper. It's just that sometimes we've been manipulated, and then we learn so much stupid stuff, and we do. You know why? You know how we learn stupid stuff? Like they created preservatives, right? So we created preservatives. So why are some of the preservatives are poisonous to us? Why are we taking stuff that's and it's like, so what caused, let's ask this question to ourselves. For a happy gut, why most of us had leaky gut? And you be like, well, how did it leak? And I mean, sometimes I mean I had those questions answered. I'm like, well, it leaked. What happened is stuff's in your intestines and it's seeping. It's seeping through your intestines. You're like, well, how the hell? Yes, the walls open and it seep through because you got tiny holes. That's where you get leaky gut. People are like, well, I never had leaky gut. Yes, you did. If you got dirty blood, you had leaky gut some kind of way, unless you got pricked. You got pricked. How many times you got pricked? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. But it got in your blood some kind of way. I know our skin's the largest organ and our body's sucking up stuff. That's why you gotta, for a happy gut, you still gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like people talking about they putting some castor oil in your belly button. Do you know you putting castor oil in your belly button that's helping you do right? Okay, move your bowels to be correct. It's moving your bowels. That's why you losing weight. I've been trying to tell people. Like that. Just uh, uh, the best. How can I put this? The best thing right now for us to love our gut, take a dose of castor oil one time a year. And I mean a healthy dose. I didn't say turpentine. It ain't gonna hurt, but you gotta learn how to mix it. You gotta know how to mix it. That's a whole other video, and I'm not doing that with y'all because I already got my strike from that. But if y'all take a tablespoon of castor oil, a lot of us be like, I ain't doing that. I be going and go. That's what your body needs. Believe it or not, your gut is happy. Your gut is happy. Your gut is a little angry because you're going to go that drastic. But a lot of us need that. A lot of us get that mucus out, like the tub taking a duck flower, get all that mucus out. Believe it or not, this is one thing your body would love for you to do. Oil pulling. I know you're like, what? Oil pulling. Because then the body won't get that toxins and poison and all the other stuff that we do. If we just start with some oil pulling, you're like, what the hell? You want some oil pulling? Yes. Do some oil pulling. Just put that in your arsenal. Put on your to-do list, oil pull maybe once or twice a month, a week. If you can do it every day, it will be excellent. But because if you don't remember, oil pull, don't swallow, but just do some oil pulling. It releases stuff in your chest, it releases stuff in your tonsils. Do you know these glands that we have? We just be jacking them up. Y'all don't know what it does for your thyroid, your intestine. I keep saying your intestines right here, but it does stuff for even your thymus gland. I'm trying to tell y'all, all pulling. It gets all this crap up, especially your so we won't have our thyroid messed up. You know what I'm saying? The oil pulling. We're getting all the mucus, the sinus, we're clearing these things up, and we oil pulling. And you can hear all this stuff if you want. I guess you got to use the right coconut oil because I'm just saying. Maybe it's the wrong coconut oil since we having the negative stuff. But when the good outweigh the bad, y'all need to stop playing because the Listerine is the wrong thing to use. The Listerine is actually killing the good bacteria that's in your mouth. You heard me, right? You heard me. I'm just saying. We're talking about the good bacteria. The good bacteria. I'm talking about the bad bacteria that's being moved out your mouth because you need the good gut bacteria. Y'all got to think. Your tongue is powerful. You will taste different things when you do oil pulling. When you remove the sugar and change and get the gut right, I mean get the gut right. Woo-hoo-hoo. For a happy gut, your taste buds is different. I'm telling you, taste bitters, you taste these, you're like, woo, it just heightens. Just heightens. Same thing when you do a cleanse, look. And I'm gonna keep reiterating this and keep reiterating. I'm gonna keep saying this. When you do a cleanse, we have to stop saying, "Oh, I feel like I'm getting the flu." Yes, yes, you're gonna get. You're gonna feel like you're getting the flu. You know why? Because your body is expelling. Your body is getting rid of everything that don't supposed to be in there. So it's going to take it out through your skin. It's going to take it out through your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, and all them other holes. That didn't sound right, but y'all knew what I meant. Y'all knew what I meant. And a lot of us have the wrong stored up fat cells. You know that stored up fat cell is toxic. It's toxic as hell because of all the stuff that we think we're supposed to eat and we're not supposed to eat. But enough about food. Enough about food. Do you have any questions? I'm already almost an hour. Do you have any questions? Because I haven't looked at my channel. But hey, fam, how y'all doing? But I just want to talk about things for a happier gut. I know you're like, what's that mean? I don't know. He was on the. Y'all thinking about my thumbprint? I just left it up there. I ain't want to put a picture of myself. I was like, he can stay up there. He can rock, foot to be like, yeah, that must be a melanated sister's channel, a melanated brother's channel. At least that puts it in that category. But yeah, how you guys doing? And welcome. And listen, I'm gonna say this. I want to make sure I'm at 4,000 subscribers. So if you not subscribed, subscribe. I'm 6 people away, and I'm gonna say it. I'm 6 people away from hit the 4,000. That was the goal for 2023 coming into with this January being 2023, which I know 2024 really the new year. I ain't even gonna talk about that part anyway. But I wanted to make sure I hit 4,000. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I don't even care if you subscribe and later down line 2 years or a month unsubscribe. At least I hit that 4,000 and I really appreciate it. But if you have questions, look, I appreciate it. Yes, you can. You can. Let me tell you, you can pull, like someone asked, can you pull with oregano? Yes, you can. You can do all pull with oregano, but make sure that you don't do this. Don't do this over 14 days. Oregano or and then it depends on which oregano. You doing all of oregano or you just doing some regular oregano, one that we use, in our seasoning, and you didn't strip it, you didn't make it stronger. That's cool. But switch up, fam. You want to do all oregano, that is good. You know what I'm saying? You can even go on my site, get the Parasite Wise, and do that for some oil pulling. You be like, what? Yes. We got think about what we're doing now. Blood, yeah, have at it. But only reason I'm saying that because it does, the coconut oil is so excellent as an antibiotic. It's yeah. Coconut oil is, I'm telling you, is the absolute best. My mind was on so many different things I wanted to make sure I addressed, because she said especially oregano with oil pulling, because we have to look at what the benefits that we get with the oil oregano, what we get with, you can either use the black pepper essential oils. We have to stop sleeping on essential oils. Essential oils are like peppermint. Like peppermint is so excellent for your stomach. Woo! Your stomach love peppermint. You can't sleep. I'm trying to tell you, we cannot sleep on peppermint. Peppermint is excellent. I know I didn't name all the herbs, but peppermints, and I'm over my hour. So I want to make sure that I address everybody. Appreciate you. Welcome, Kira. Appreciate you. I appreciate, yes. Be leisurely done. I like that. Hey, BJ, how you doing? But I appreciate if you guys can definitely go on here and support my channel. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm gonna get off. Yeah, when she was talking about a microscope. I guess I should have looked, which I don't know. If we had a microscope on all the stuff that we did, like that's under your nail bed, look. That's why you shouldn't put your hand in your mouth, because your gut, I need your gut to be happy. That's why it's good to wash them hands. Now I even have a brush that I find. I know I gotta we do these nails, but I got the file. I be making sure I get up all up in there. I'm trying to tell you, we be scratching. And if you actually clean your hands and go in there and just go like that and put it under that microscope, you be like, what? Yes. And we talking about in your gut. Because you have to think when we eat, we just picking up these nasty things and who touched this and the light bulb bing, you don't get all these different ideas of what you touching, especially the keyboard, a table, going after behind somebody on the computer, because y'all know everybody in this computer age. That's why sometimes you don't want to share your phone with somebody because they spitting all that stuff. But I'm not gonna when somebody had a question. She said, when taking marshmallow root, how much to take and how often? So marshmallow root, I just want you to take it for like less than 14 days. We have to look at like, yeah, I know I'm not a doctor. Not a doctor. I'm just gonna come as Mama B, or Aunt B, however y'all want to put it. But I'm just a herbalist. Y'all know the disclaimer down. Everything have a disclaimer. I ain't here to treat, cure, but diagnose, whatever. But if we look at the marshmallow root, and we're talking about leaky gut and correcting, you don't really need maybe 7 days. But it all depends on how bad your body is saying, yo, help. You know what I'm saying? You burping, you doing these different things, your body is hurting. Because a lot of them have indigestion. Like me, I don't have my gallbladder, so I feel still like I got the same issue when I had the gallbladder. I'm just saying. But anyway, it all depends on how you are. So I wouldn't do it more than 14 days. I don't know if you want to do a tincture. I love for you to do it in tea, but you can actually put them in capsules. Put them in capsules for 14 days is excellent. If you want to do a tea, I would do a tea for 7 days. But if you look at leaky gut, if you think about your lining in your stomach, it just really takes give or take. I'm just saying, it should just be like 3 days. Your body your gut, we're talking about, and I know you're like, well, that's a long way to go, but I'm just talking about like your stomach line. I'm talking about your duodenum. A lot of us, we're clogged up in there. And we talking about duodenum, that's where you really that's mainly where a lot of our microbiome, where we get the most absorption out of our foods. And then when it goes into your intestines, we have to think about when it goes in through your intestines. Your intestines is more than 6 feet long. How I know? My cousin just passed away because he was 60 inches was removed. 60 inches. So we talking about for it to get in there. Think about it, for to get in there. We talking about if you look at the marshmallow root, if you take the capsules, you could take 1 or 2 capsules in the morning and in the night. If you do a tincture, I'd rather you just do like maybe a half a dropper. It depends on how potent it is. See, when we make different things, some people make it stronger than the other. Sometimes I be doing things stronger. That's why the teas is excellent. The tea is excellent because you infused it. You know what I'm saying? You are letting it seep. You let it seep. I would let it seep for like 20 minutes and just sit there and drink that tea. Remember, it's going to absorb. Tea and tinctures absorb faster than the pills. Remember, if you take the capsules going right in your stomach. It's going to sit and it's going to break down. I love for you to do the capsules and tea. That's what I did. I did the capsules and the tea. I drank. I be drinking the tea in the afternoon because I like the cayenne pepper. I ain't trying to have bleeds nowhere, and I want to make sure that the herbs I take goes where they need to go. So I have cayenne pepper in the morning, cayenne pepper when I go sleep. I squeeze lemon and lime, but for the I want to say is a young lady. Yeah, the young lady. I would do it. It's good for 3 days because that's when, if you ever heard me, I was saying doing apple cider vinegar. I was always talking about doing apple cider vinegar or peppermint because I got the peppermint essential oil. You put a couple of drops. It really just like a 3-day window. but it's good to do it 5 to 7 days. Just like when they say, us women, when they say we get yeast infections, you can do difecran one day, which I'm not telling you to do the difecran. I'm just saying that window, it's like 7 days. So if you just want to make sure that, because I don't know if you clog coated, I don't really know if you're vegan, vegetarian, if you eat meat 3 times a day. It just all depends on your body. But 3 to 14 days is excellent because your body will start healing in that area itself, because your body already know what to do. Your body already know what to do. And you have to look at, so we have to look at, when you take the marshmallow root, are you going to sit there and eat meat? Are you going to take the marshmallow root and you're going to have some fruits and vegetables? Are you going to take the marshmallow root and eat a whole lot of cheese? You see what I'm saying? And all that is necessary. And I like to put that on the video, and I like to clarify, because it all depends on what you do before and what you do after. All that is critical. So I like to say that, because it's always like, you always get some smart behind. Not saying you are, be like, well, I'm still going to eat meat. Can I do this? And I'm like, well, do what you want, because remember, this is your body. This is your body. This is your temple. And I want to know, what do you want to get out of it? Are you correcting leaky gut? Or do you feel that you're clogged and coated or blocked? So for a happier gut, we have to make sure that we're doing what's necessary for the gut, to make sure that the herbs are going inside of your intestines. I mean, we were looking at ulcers. We're talking about all these different things that can happen that injure your stomach, your digestive tract. We talking about your esophagus all the way down to your stomach, down into your intestines, going to the other parts of your body. And remember, marshmallow root, it has other it does other things for the body, but we're just talking about going in there and making sure your gut don't have any holes in it seeping out, so it won't spill into your blood and take your blood. And that's what the parasites and all that stuff. So I just wanted to make sure I clarify that. And you said all, yes, yes it will. Essential oils will change your life. Yes it will. And and make sure you get food grade. Make sure you get food grade. I overdid some of my essential oils, so I put non-food grade. My peppermint oil is food grade, but my I have frankincense, rosemary, lavender, and it's one more, eucalyptus. All of those are non-food. All those are non-food grade on purpose. Like, you can get away with like maybe 1 drop in 12 ounces. You heard me. 1 drop in 12 ounces. If you ever do something non-food grade, but I'm telling you, that's on you, because I don't want someone to take a non-food grade and try to take it orally. The stuff is, you would say topically, and you, yeah, hear me. But I'm trying not to say nothing. But for me, I know what I will do. I will do 12 to 15, maybe 16 ounces. I will do 1 drop. That's what I do, because I made mine too strong. Yeah. Sometimes we got to know what we're doing. And that's why I put non-food grade, because I don't want you doing certain things. And I'm going to leave it that way. I'm going to leave it that way. But I appreciate you guys. Yes. But I'm in here with time. I always like to check my time. Yeah. But if y'all don't have any other questions, but I truly appreciate you guys. And like I said, like, share, subscribe. I will be going live Monday, probably Sunday, yeah, I will be going live Sunday. Yeah, at this same time, 8 o'clock, I will be going live. So I have questions. It will be about the gut. I'm telling you, it will be more about maybe the colon, or if y'all have some suggestions to put down there. I know I promised to do a video about oak straw. Believe me, I have them down, but it's just me. It's just me doing very wise alternatives. I don't, I don't have anyone working with me, but I am looking at one of my sisters. If she's on, Rosalind, looking at you, girl. We got to come on. The grandkids is not here, so we about to start working and getting this on. You said some people take herbs that aren't right to activate it. Carbon. I guess I'm not saying you talking about colonic intensive hyper absorption. I guess I'm not some why. Okay, so I don't see the last question. Are you talking about look, I don't like to have dead silence. I'm trying to make sure I read this. So some people take herbs but aren't breathing right to activate their carbon hyper clonic tension. Well, yeah, because yes. Um, right. It's I can say this, Dr. Soul, if I'm trying to understand and understand what you're saying. Yes, some people do take herbs wrong. That's why I love for you guys to be introduced to teas first. I know you're like, only reason I'm saying teas first is good to take a nice herbal tea. Nice herbal teas, and then when you get into herbs, the first time you should get into herbs is when you do a parasite cleanse and a blood cleanse. And you're like, what the hell? Yes. A parasite cleanse, blood cleanse, guess what? Your blood is clean. You killed out most of the parasites. I'm not gonna say all because I don't know how you clean and stuff, but we talking about a happier gut, clean them parasites, do herbal teas, and clean your blood. We talking about for a happy gut. I'm telling you, that's like ultimate. That's the ultimate thing. And so when you're saying they aren't breathing right, that's why it's good to do. That's why it's good to do. I'm I, I'm sorry because I'm trying to make sure that I get this right. Some of us aren't breathing right. That's why it's always to do exercises. I know I showed you exercises, and this is the 4 count. When I'm saying you breathe in 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, hold it 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, let it out 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, hold it 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Now that is a 4 count exercise that you're breathing through your nose and out your mouth. And I guess and I'm gonna tell you the reason why I try to do the peppermint essential oil. I'm gonna throw this in there and the cayenne pepper. Most of the times, I have how they say deviated septum or whatever, and they want to go in here and shave the bone. I ain't doing that crap. I ain't doing that crap. That's why I make sure that I don't have any issues with my nose. I make sure that both nostrils are clear so I can breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. And trying to make sure I say this because carbon, I guess, you said right. I guess if you put something else in there so I can make sure I'm explaining this right, because I want to just make sure um, that you're breathing right, because sometimes you're not, your nose will be clogged, you breathe through your mouth, you're actually cutting your life off. You're actually killing yourself breathing through your mouth, basically, because air should not go through your mouth for you to breathe. Because we're talking about your tonsils, we're talking about your organ, we're talking about the wrong air going down. It should go through your nose, through the hairs, through the proper way. And I know sometimes we talk, that's why I'll try to stop so I won't breathe through my mouth and breathe through my nose. You'll be like, what in the hell? Yes, you have to do this intentionally. And because he's saying aren't breathing right to activate the carbon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because you know your lymphatic system. If you think about your lymphatic system, it's all these lymph nodes that's here, all these lymph nodes, all these lymph nodes. If I'm saying this right, and what Dr. Soul is saying, your carbon hypercolonic tension and your lymphatic system. If we think about a lymphatic system, me sitting here, I'm like messing my lymphatic system. So if I'm moving my arms and moving my head, that's why it's good to do the jump rope, because you're bouncing up and down. That bouncing is excellent. That's moving your lymphatic system. Your arms moving, let that me move my arm, me move my feet. All that is moving your lymphatic system. All this is moving your body to make sure you activate. We're activating, breathing, getting in, going all the way down so we can release through our colon, through our, urethra. We want to make sure that we're releasing, because a lot of us, we're not absorbing. Believe it or not, and I know I should be getting off, but I'm gonna speak just a little bit longer. Believe it or not, a lot of us, let me make sure I say this. A lot of us, like if you see a person that's, too skinny, they're not absorbing. They have an absorption issue. That means something's going on with their thyroid. They have an absorption issue. Something's going on with their pituitary glands. Just their growth is being stunted. Their body's being stunted, and they're not getting nutrients. Their body's not absorbing, picking up the weight. Then you have people who have like a thyroid issue, so where they're overweight. Because you ever notice, you'll see a set of twins. One is heavy, one is skinny. But if they do fecal transplant, they're like, this is so nasty, but it's true. If they do fecal transplant, the skinny person can help the larger person get the fecal matter, get that microbiota, the microbiome. This is that bacteria that goes in there, and it will change that. It will change the heavier person bacteria and it make them slimmer. The person that's like extra skinny, they got the issue, thyroid or pituitary issue, or a gland issue. I'm gonna say gland. It will help them pick up some weight. You like, if I get a fecal transplant? Yes, fecal transplant is necessary to some people. If I'm saying this right, unnecessary to some people, because I want to make sure that I'm explaining this right. And I don't like try to use these big words, but a lot of times, some of us got too much crap that we need to lease it out. Some of us need to swap it. And this is healthy. This is taking healthy fecal matter. And they're like, what the hell? It works. It works. And a lot of us, I know it sounds crazy. Why? Think about it. Y'all kissing, right? And what time is? I gotta check the time. Y'all kissing and y'all doing other things, because people having oral sex. Now I'm seeing this crazy licking somebody's butt. I don't know what that got to do with stuff, but we gotta stop. We gotta stop. But everybody got their own freak and all this other stuff. So to each his own, to each his own. But it must be said, because it's life. It's life, and it's the different hidden secrets and different things, because a lot of people need certain bacteria. And the fecal transplant, same thing with, when we do blood transfusions and we do other things that help that person. Because I really didn't never said this on a video, but some science do help. Sometimes medication and certain things do help. So don't think I'm saying never, ever, 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 because if I got really dog sick, I will pop a Tylenol to get that instant relief, but I will go in there and try to purge all that Tylenol out. But we're talking about the level of pain. We're talking about the level. It's just like same thing if you have an accident, if you go in an emergency room, you gotta have I was about to say something wrong. Y'all know what word I was going to say. You got to have anesthesia. I was going to say amnesia. You got to have some amnesia to go in there, and they, you got that dye and all this other stuff. So sometimes you got to do science, But all I can say is do the best. I'm talking about the very best wise alternatives. I know I'm gonna use my business name, because I want you to have alternatives. I want you to make a very wise choice, and have different way. The cons, and make sure the good outweigh the bad, or the bad way out of good. Sit down there and think about your body, because we're talking about for a happier gut, really for a happier gut, and it's a healthier you. Your gut happy, I'm telling you, your whole body's like, woo, thank you. Your body's singing and dancing, and it's happy. Plain and simple, is happy. And I hope I explained. I know I went way around the moon, Dr. Soul, but I wanted you to know that, because I'm telling you, absorption. Most of us, our body's not absorbing. If you really think about it, if you take a vitamin B12, and that's another, you take a vitamin B12, and if you go right to the bathroom and your urine's heavy, yeah, because that that vitamin B12 didn't absorb in your body. It just went out. That's how you know you're not, you gotta get the balance right. And I'm not saying that your body is not absorbing, your body's getting a little bit, but you want to make sure your body get most of it. You want every cell in your body, hear me out, fam. You want every cell in your body to get your oxygen and the vital vitamin nutrients from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. That's it. That's it. But you said nobody I know. Okay. I guess you asked the question before. So have you ever heard of this company? Um Now is it so Heaven Plus Heaven, are you talking about a company that does herbs, or are you talking about a company that does videos? Because I think about it videos. I haven't heard of that. Was that what you're talking about? Because that's because I never heard that company far as any herbs or anything. And then I talk so much, I don't really, I can't remember everything I just said because I'll be explaining stuff, and I be trying to get it all out, get it all out, so you know exactly what the body do. Because I'm telling you, your gut health, whoo, your gut health is everything. Your gut health is everything. If you think about everything, I'm talking about your whole body. Your gut is everything. I appreciate it. Gratitude, gratitude, beloved. I appreciate you. Chuck always come in there. Hey, bro, you see, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't go anywhere. I had grandkids, and yeah, they ran me ragged, but I loved every minute. You got a little touch and go there, what sometimes, but I enjoyed them. I enjoy. It showed me that I ain't no spring chicken. I mean, running around with them, and the sleep. Let me tell you, whew. I know my mom's still in the bed. You said it's a focus on gut. Okay, that's so that company does that. Okay. I may have to check them out because I'm the colon queen, so I would love to learn as much. I'm telling you, I think out of I can't say every day I learn new things about the gut. I don't, but I get a lot of questions that I'd be like, what? Just like I never really. I mean, I knew you can get a lot of perspiration in your butt, but I didn't really think it was a really heavy issue. It's just some things that happen and some questions I have be like, dang, and I'm like, oh, it do make sense. It's the body, it's the body, but um how can I put this? How can I put this? Make sure I cut this short. I'm trying to cut it short so I won't be like dragging on saying different things. But it's the body. It's what you do is what's going to come out. If you eat trash, your body's going to be trash. If we really think about it, if we do a balance, then your body will get balance. That's all I'm saying. We want to make sure that our gut health is best as possible because there's times when you ever notice that it's always when you're trying to enjoy yourself, that's when all HELL break loose with your body. You be like, wait a minute now. I'm getting ready to go on vacation. I'm getting ready to do what your plan is. And the body be like, nope, 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 because you had too much Halloween candy. You thought you was smart during Thanksgiving, and then Christmas you want to go over the top, and then Halloween. I mean, then Thanksgiving. I mean, you be thinking all these holidays, and then New Year's you want to get drunk off your ass, and you didn't even purge, and you didn't even eat what you're supposed to eat. Now you wondering why you're sniffling, and you're sniffling because your body was up to here with sugar, really up to here, honestly, but your body's up to here with sugar. That's why you got snot, and you got all this mucus, and you're trying to get it all up, and the body's just trying to purge because you said it's too cold to go outside. to go out there in earth or ground. You don't want to go out in the sun. You don't want to put a jacket on or go walking. You don't want to go out running. You don't want to do exercises. So your body's holding all that sugar, that toxins, all that cake pies and all this other stuff. Instead of purging out, your body's sitting on it. Your body's sitting on all that extra sugar. And then the day you want to fast, think about it. You ate all this sugar the last 4 months, and then January 3rd, the pastor say, hey, let's fast. Y'all fasted, and you wonder why, your body's worse. Your body's got viruses, and then you go, oh, I got the COVID. I said it. And I'm like, why you curse yourself? Like, I'm like, y'all better stop that. You ain't got that. That's if you knew what that word was, that's not what you got. You got the flu. You got all that excess mucus, and let's say what it was. You took too much sugar, and your body says, I'm getting it out one way or the other. But basically, your body says, I'm gonna get it out one way or the other. So, but I gotta look at that company, and I went over my time. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I will be on Sunday. I'll post the thumbnail tomorrow so you guys can be notified. But if you can, like, share, subscribe to your girl. All right, family. Peace.